Twitter, Twitter.
Tifo made this one.
Yeah.
You
What up? Coulda.
yeah,
What up?
coulda,
Take a nigga.
yeah. I got the motion,
Couldn't believe this shit.
motion. I got the devotion.
Rippy believe this.
Yeah. You know, you a shooter, coulda, woulda type of. Pull up with that pipe, my shoulder might just shoot ya. Motion,
Couldn't believe this shit.
motion. I got the
Devotion.
coulda, woulda type of. Pull up with that pipe, my shoulder might just shoot ya. You shoulda pull up with that. You shoulda shot with that. Yeah. I'm on a dream. Cause I'm in the field for real. I do them things for real. I'm on the drill. I'm in a trend. Yeah. I'm on the drill for real. All of my
niggas, they banging with
my nigga pull up and they dumping. Let me tell you something. Nigga doing shit for nothing. Always bluffing. I'm trying to get racks right now. I'm telling you facts right now. Niggas don't act right now. Niggas don't act. Okay, I'm in the sea with shit. They couldn't believe this shit. Rippy believe this bitch. She couldn't see this shit. Oh yeah, she couldn't see this. Okay, I had to give her tricks. And y'all bitches be stalking, talking about your money. Nigga, you moving funny. Nigga, they walk like zombies. Treat my shit like Gandhi. Nigga, you history. I make you a mystery. Nigga, you ain't listening. You ain't hearing me. I got the motion.
Couldn't believe this shit.
Motion. I got the devotion.
Rippy believe this.
Yeah. You know, you a shooter. Coulda, woulda type of. Pull up with that pipe, my shoulder might just shoot ya. Motion.
Couldn't believe this shit.
Motion. I got the
Devotion.
coulda, woulda type of. Pull up with that pipe, my shoulder might just shoot ya. You shoulda pull up with that. You shoulda shot with that. Yeah. Shoulda with a trigger. I'm about to go get me some figures. Smoking on papers and Fronto. Don't gotta roll no switcher. Fuck around, might get clipped up. Run up and might get you hit up. Nigga, you sicker. Everything I spit gets sicker. Yeah. Colder. Young nigga, yeah, getting older. Yeah, got a folder. They say the real can't fold up. Yeah, I'm a Trojan. I'm born like a soldier. Soldier with a boulder. You shoulda shared with that folder. I got the motion.
Couldn't believe this shit.
Motion. I got the devotion.
Rippy believe this.
Yeah. You know, you a shooter. Coulda, woulda type of. Pull up with that pipe, my shoulder might just shoot ya. Motion.
Couldn't believe this shit.
Motion. I got the
Devotion.
coulda, woulda type of. Pull up with that pipe, my shoulder might just shoot ya. You shoulda pull up with that. You shoulda shot with that. Yeah. Shoulda with a trigger.
Coulda.
Tifo made this one.
Thank you guys for joining in the No Offense again. Definitely appreciate you for coming by and chilling out. You know who we got today, Trev, Muláh. We're just gonna jump right into it. We definitely wanna. We've been hyping this for a long time, so I know y'all ready, man. If y'all sitting here, y'all already know why we here. You know what the matter at hand is. I'm not gonna waste your time as far as the introductions because you already know what time it is. Let me go ahead and bring my man in. And again, we thankful that you came and sat with us today, man. How you doing today, Trev?
Hey, what's going on, man? I'm good. You?
Man, I cannot complain, man. First and foremost, again, let me say thank you for sitting down with us, man. For those who don't know, you know what I'm saying, that was definitely him that you was hearing in the beginning. I was sure to, you make sure that you pick that up. I've been jamming to it since you know, I got the track. So, you know what I'm saying, make sure that you put that in the library. Make sure you ride around with that, bump that. And let's go ahead and jump into the questions, man. First off, let me ask you, man, where you from, man?
Yeah, I'm from Guyana originally.
Guyana. This is gonna probably sound like a dumb question, but as far as over here and over there, you know what I'm saying? Like I know right now you said that you're in New York. How is the living? Is it just, I know a lot of us haven't had the opportunity to travel over there. As far as how you travel.
Was actually gonna go back to Guyana like to visit this summer, but that shit got canceled because of the whole virus thing.
For sure, for sure. Okay. Uh, let me ask. How old are you, man?
I'm 25.
25, man. That's what's
Yeah,
up. To be so advanced in your music, man. You know, have you been doing this for a while or?
yeah. I was doing it when I was like a little more in my teens, like 16. So it was enough time to like learn on my own, like most of the ins and outs of the music thing.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. When is the earliest moment that you it snapped to you? I know you said you've been doing this since 16, but was it like fun and games back then, or like was it just the homies kicking it, or is that when you decided, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pursue music professionally.
Definitely it was funny games. Like it was something I was like, it was probably just like my interest, so I was playing around with it at first,
Hmm.
just to probably like find myself. But after a while, like getting to do the whole music, you know, it just starts to build up after a time. You find your sound.
For sure, for sure. You definitely have a way of the kind of beats that you choose and the kind of way that you ride the beat, man. It's definitely in your lane. Uh,
You know,
how much time do you get to actually work on your music? Is it something like because I like right now, for example, you're traveling, you know what I'm saying? So is this something that you do all the time, or do you set aside time to write and hit the studio and just kind of enjoy some of the time, or how do you work your craft?
yeah, I travel a lot, so it's just about connections and connecting the dots. Like everywhere I go, I want to be able to record. I want to be able to make sure I'm working with an artist or anything of the such. So I just make sure that I'm always busy, so it doesn't matter where I'm at. You're gonna still get the same energy.
For sure. Like I do remember seeing you got a track now with even China Mac. Like you over here hitting all kinds of artists, man.
Yeah, man, I got a lot of work out right now with a lot of features. So yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. So what's your motivation as far as what keeps you moving in the music? You know what I'm saying? What gives you that energy, like you said, that you make sure you deliver each time?
What gives me energy is just watching watching the numbers go up every time I release something.
For sure.
That's really that's really what gives me motivation because I know people watching.
Sure. I know you just dropped a mixtape. Which one is that in the line of music? You know what I'm saying? And go ahead and tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I recently just dropped the EP called Crossing Borders. So it's basically an international tape. I have four or five features on it, but like everything makes sense with the tape. I got features from Africa, China, US and the UK. So I kind of stepped it up a notch and got a little creative with it. And I brought a couple artists on board that already doing their own thing as well. So I know for sure like that body of work people gonna take it very very serious when they hear it.
For sure. Now, as far as your mixtapes, what number is this for you?
This is my second tape.
Just a second. All right. All right. We definitely want to make sure we download that and support that. Is it like you said, it's an EP. Is it actually being released as an EP, or is it like a mixtape? Can we find it on Dat Piff? How can we get our hands on it?
So yeah, it's an EP. So it's released as an EP. So it's on all platforms. It's on every platform, YouTube, all over. So you can find it as Crossing Borders. And definitely, yeah, like it's my second, tape that I'm putting out, and my first one is called "Die by the Muláh." So if you was to hear that and then go to Crossing Borders, you can definitely hear the upgrade. You can hear like I found myself more than what you heard in the past.
Bet,
I'm
bet.
having more, I'm having more fun.
definitely as far as the fun part, bro. The tracks that I've heard so far on the EP, man, they make you bounce. You know what I'm saying? They got something to make you step up. Your, like you said, deliver that energy, like you said before. I'm talking about, bro. I anytime I play shoulder, like you got the kind of music you got to turn up. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to turn up. It's not something you play in your neighborhood on the way to your house getting ready from a long day. Because if you get in the house, you're gonna want to throw a house party. You know what
Definitely
I'm saying?
gonna turn up. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a great body of work. Y'all make sure y'all grab that, man. Let me ask you something. I know like right now, like you know, you've been all over the world. You know, you like you said, you found yourself. You got the style that you're looking for.
Right.
You got the image that you want in your music when people you got the image that you want people to know about you. Can you
Exactly.
can you elaborate on how you got here from the beginning of your career? Like what things have changed? Like you know what I'm saying? What are some of those things that you found that made you click as far as you know when you became comfortable with yourself? What helped you do that?
Basically, like watching a couple of my homies blow up. Like couple of my homies and stuff like that. I watched them come from same thing, nothing, and then they're doing something. So I know once I seen it, I knew it was possible.
Yeah,
And I know I could do it too.
for sure. All right, let's talk about the first time you actually hit the stage live. You know what I'm saying to perform your first song. Do you remember exactly how that felt, man? Do you remember how you felt before you took the stage? Were you nervous, man, or you know
Yeah,
how were you feeling?
I was actually nervous, and it was a big show too. Like it wasn't even like nothing crazy, but when we performed, like the promoter, that was like the midst of Bobby Smurda being out, and he kind of gassed the whole party like, "Oh, I got Bobby Smurda about to perform." So then everybody thought like Bobby Smurda was really about to come out. So when I started performing, the whole crowd was already engaged to a point that once the song dropped and it was hard, like I had the whole crowd, and the stage was packed to like 100 people deep.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. So let me ask you from that moment, when you took the stage and you rocked the stage and you exit the stage. From now, how you perform now, is there are there familiar like bug? Are there familiar nervousnesses that you feel or something like that, or is it just now you're straight confidence? Like when you come in to perform, you gonna shut it down. You know what I'm saying? Has that level of confidence grown for you, or do you still get those bugs? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now it's just even better. Yeah, facts. Like I can go, I can look at the crowd, interact with them. Like it improved my skills. Like, it let me learn what I should do and shouldn't do.
For sure, for sure. That adaptation, man, definitely comes with time. So, like you said, you started this at 16. It's about 25 now, so you got about 10 years in the game. I know you've seen a lot of things change. Do you have you taken notice as far as how music has changed? You know what I'm saying? Like music as far as the way what people used to bounce to. Like you mentioned Bobby Smurder. You know that
Yeah,
that hot nigga track was fire. You
yeah,
know
that
what I'm
was a
saying?
big song. That was a big song.
You know what I'm saying? So now, you know what I'm saying, looking at the music that's out now, do you I guess the question I'm looking for is what have you noticed has changed in music as far as, as an artist who makes music for the masses, what's some of those things that you've noticed as far as change?
Um, I noticed that it's just literally a lot of these artists are starting to be more and more characters. So you're starting to see a lot of different personality, a lot of different characteristics in the game that they're branding with their music. So nowadays you just see different people really just being creators, and they don't have to take music so serious anymore. You don't got to be spitting bars. It's different. Like now it's all about what you can do that doesn't sound like the next person, or what you can do that's gonna grab all these ears. You feel me? So it's definitely about being a creator nowadays. You don't even gotta spit bars no more. You know?
I understand. Okay, so everybody, hopes at the peak of their career they're considered a great. You know what I'm saying? So coming into the game, who are some of the people that you listen to as far as who influenced you to perform your particular style or your style of delivery?
I know for sure, like speaking knockers, like I was bumping him a lot when I first, was really getting in tune with the hip hop thing. I was bumping Kid speaking knockers. I felt like he had my type of style, and then you know how it goes. Speaking knockers was out, then Dage Loaf came out, and they boogied, and we started having all these artists with that same kind of lane, and then everybody gonna start saying that's they sound.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Now I know you referring to like people like A Boogie. So as far as that like that New York, the East Coast kind of vibe, is that a lot of like your lane?
Yeah, for sure. Like we've been doing that style before. A lot of these guys even had the recognition for it. It's just who got on before who. That's it, really. To be honest,
For sure, for sure. All right.
some niggas had the connections at first in their career. Some niggas don't, but it's just the difference of who really got talent and who's gonna make sure they put their talent in the forefront.
I understand. Well, today we're gonna do a first, man. You know what I'm saying? We're actually gonna show a video. We got a video here for you.
Mm.
You dropped the track "City of Demons," so I have that here. We're gonna go ahead and play it for the audience so they can go ahead and get a peek at your work as far as how you deliver and your music as far as the vibe on the track. You want to go ahead and we can cut to that for a second?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, bet.
Spin the block, yeah. Bust a shot,
Yeah.
way up, yeah. What he at, yeah. What he at, yeah. Oh, no this and that,
No this and
yeah.
that.
No chit or chat,
No chat or chat.
gotta get that back,
Gotta.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gotta do that math. I'm from a city with demons. Demons. Money gon' pop to the ceiling.
Yeah.
She gonna fuck for the semen. She gonna come and fuck for the semen.
Yeah.
We do not care about no feelings. I'm tryna give me a meal. Tryna rack it up, tryna go and give me a bill. Look, first black man tryna go and get him to a trill. I'ma go give me a zills. I do not care how they feel. And I don't gotta sell me a deal. Look.
I ball, nigga, I'm ballin', not just stepping past the defense cause they weak and I be scoring. I alley-oop the Muláh, that's my amigo, he be touring. And all them foreign people keep me fleet cause my endorsements, they love my style. And your bitch, she love this dick. Every gun they make, I get. Every car they make, I whip. Give a fuck about the latest kicks. I'm talking about games with clips. Me and Muláh, we making hits. Cause the old Trey Jesus next.
I gotta get that back, I gotta stay on track, nigga, they always like, yeah, facts. Don't fuck around with me, stay like a bumblebee, stay with the recipes, yeah. I'm in the kitchen, why they be tripping? It's Henny I'm sipping, New Year, that's tunnel vision, 20, shorty, daddy, she got the whitey, met a little mommy up in the deli, she wanna fuck with us, big Glock, get bust, don't give a fuck what you think, nigga in God I trust, don't give a fuck where you went, turn a young nigga to dust, young nigga like he want, in God I trust, let's go. Hey, nigga, they moving fugazi. I pull up, nigga, today. Now get that piece in the UK. What you gon' say? Oh, y'all niggas, they fugazi. Them niggas, they really gon' go hey. Niggas, they moving like snakes. Them niggas, they watching. All them niggas be plotting. Don't give a fuck what you copping. I'm going to the top and I'm stopping. Yeah, out here cropping the marijuana. Don't give a fuck about niggas, cause the niggas don't want no drama. My niggas, they sanction in the spot, banging. Niggas, they talking, slanging. I don't care what they praying for choppers, big Glocks to the doctors. Everything I do is proper. I fuck a girl, make her sing opera. Come on, nigga. I gotta get that back, I gotta stay on track, Nigga, they always like, yeah, facts. Don't don't fuck around with me. Stay like a bumblebee. Stay with the recipe. Yeah, I'm in the kitchen. Why they be tripping? It's Henny I'm sipping. Yeah, that's tunnel vision. 20, shorty, daddy. She got the whitey. Met a little mommy up in the deli.
All right, that was City with Demons, man. I hope y'all like that. You know that is streaming on YouTube, so you can make sure you run those numbers up too, man. Show your support for your boy. Let's go ahead and ask you some questions about that, man. You know, how was your experience as far as shooting the video, man?
It was actually it was fun. Even creating the song, it was just a good chemistry. Working with somebody that I never knew personally, and then off of doing the one song, we end up doing a whole collab tape, and it's just about really building the energy and the chemistry for our talent.
For sure, for sure. Where was the video shot? If you don't mind me asking, was that in New York?
Yeah, that was actually New York, in like Queens.
That's what's up. So they had the whole thing blocked off and everything. Y'all actually got the. Cause I see y'all was shooting at night, so I mean,
Yeah,
I know it had to be lit, man. You know, it had to be lit up. You know,
we was outside deep, fam, late.
that's what's up. That's what's up. All right. Well, let's get to know you on on a more personal level. As far as I know, from Dub get to know you as an artist. When they get to hear the tracks, they get to feel you close to you as far as your music. But these are more of the personal questions, what I call the kick back on the couch questions here. Um, uh, so what I always have to ask, are you on your spare time? Are you like a movie watcher? Are you a show watcher? Are there any favorites that you like to get into when you got the time to sit down or is it most of the time, you know what I'm saying, like you always on the go writing?
Yeah, I'm mostly on the go, but if I do sit down and actually like want to watch something, I watch my thing is Top Boy, so
Top,
like yeah, Top Boy.
where
It's
is that
a
up?
it's a UK series. Like it's kind of like Power.
Oh shit, okay, okay.
Yeah, it's like Power, but it's in the UK. Like when I was out there, you know, I got used to that, and that definitely. I don't really watch Power like that, but when I watch Top Boy, that shit's like a different fucking movie.
Gotcha, gotcha. Well, I know, like you said before, being in the UK and traveling all over the world. How do you handle that jet lag, man? Do you even keep an eye on the clock? like,
Nah, I mean, you definitely gonna feel it though. You feel the difference, but you know, it, it's different. You get to keep up with it. It's fun, man. Let's be honest. You have so much fun, you don't even realize you jet lag.
for sure, for sure. Okay. What's something that you can't go a day without doing?
Mm, making music, bro.
For sure, for sure. Always in your craft, man. That's not a bad habit to have. All right, so I know like with the traveling that you do, man. Is there a steady shorty? Are you looking for a chick? You single? You tied up? What's going on?
Yeah, I got a girl, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
I got a wifey.
All right, that's what's up. Uh, what are your plans as far as the next 5 years? What kind of goals have you set up to accomplish for yourself?
Well, right now, I'm definitely getting into a little bit more of the acting.
Uh huh.
Yeah, so that's starting to do good. So, I'm trying out a little bit more things around the music, not just directly just recording as an artist, but being diverse.
Definitely makes you more valuable, and it makes sure that you have more than one stream of income. So you're not wrong there. Like, are there any upcoming roles you could tell us about, or we just need to be watching the big screen to see?
Yeah, it's right now. It's currently on YouTube and all my social medias. It's called the Jungle mini series with me and China Mac. So if you guys are not in tune with that, make sure you check that out because this definitely it gets it gets interesting.
It gets interesting, man. All right, I'm gonna definitely follow up on you, man. I'm definitely go ahead and watch it. How long has that been in the commission?
That literally just started within a week and a half,
Okay.
and we already got 3 parts out. We're shooting today part 4, but we already got 2 other parts we didn't post yet. So we just making sure we piece out the storyline correctly so people don't get confused. You know.
That's what's up, man. I definitely admire the creative vision there, man. Okay. Let me
Right.
let me ask, what's that? You move around a lot, so I know you get to see like different parts of this of culture, different ways, people do things. What's the one thing that regardless of where you are, you just cannot take it. You can't stand it.
Mm, I can't stand it. Let's see, what would that be? I don't know. Well, hmm. It depends. Like, it gotta be somewhere like literally just too quiet and dead. Cause I don't like the dead places. You feel me? So, I could say like when I went to UK and it was in an area called like Blackpool.
Hmm.
Feel me? It's called Blackpool, but there's no black people, so it was kind of like weird to me.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. It's a weird, uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's a weird encounter. 'Cause I'm thinking like when I hear Blackpool, I should see some black people. But
Man,
then when I go out there, it's just like yeah, you see the opposite of that.
man, how fast did you get the hell out of Dodge, man?
No, not really. I was in the Porsche when I was getting out, so everybody was kind of looking at me to figure out who the fuck I was or
Oh
yeah. So
man,
then I had to go.
you said you was in the Porsche, man. What you was pushing, man? The Carrera?
Come on, I was pushing the classic, man.
Oh man, boy got style. All right, I got
Yeah,
you
man, that's what I got picked up in coming out the airport.
for sure. Okay, okay. Uh, so let me ask you, who is your favorite historical figure? This could be anybody who walked Earth from the beginning of time to expected baby, man. As far as who is somebody you could look up to, you know what I'm saying? As far as in life, either their method of life or somebody who actually taught you something you feel is meaningful.
Honestly, I would say like Vibes Cartel and Bob Marley. Like these like Vibes Cartel is a living legend right now.
Hmm.
If he was to die today, tomorrow, he would still be spoken about forever. So I feel like he already stamped his name in the industry to a point where he's already set for life
Yeah,
for
made
people to
man.
know who he is and forever will learn to know who he is. You feel me? So that's what I feel is real. Same thing with Bob Marley. Bob Marley left a story. You feel me? Like these are real artists leaving stories behind, and these stories are meaningful. And if it's not just a story, it's their sound because there's nobody doing it like them. That precise, that unique.
I understand. So let me ask you, as far as when you listen to something, are you mostly listening to like to who? Let me put it this way: is there any other artists that you listen to when you're not working?
Um, that I don't listen to. Um,
Like let's say if you get some time to vibe for just you, is there a certain artist that you like to listen to just like are you a strong reggae listener or
um, I, I usually listen to like mostly like trap, but I do like reggae. Like I listen to reggae majority if I record it,
uh huh
but majority of the time I listen to my own music because I feel like when I listen to other music, which I don't knock, I listen to other stuff because I do want to hear what's going on. I never want to forget what's going on at the moment. But I make sure I try to stay away from that to an extent because I don't want to sound like nobody.
I understand.
I don't want to feel like I'm taking ideas off of anyone. Although it's good to listen, but it's more better to find yourself and be more creative within. So I'd rather listen to myself to know my flaws and what I can make better.
I, I understand. That's actually a common answer. So I completely understand where you're coming from. Worst, I definitely believe that in order to be in the industry, you have to have a unique lane. You got to bring something new to the game. So you'd be surprised. How often I hear that answer. So I understand completely what you're saying. If your life was a movie or a book, what would the title be to it?
Moolah World.
For sure,
Moolah World.
for
It's a
sure.
world of money, man. And the money controls a lot too. It's how we control it. Can't let it control us. People let money control them.
Sure. Okay. Uh, Let me ask, man, if in the future, if we ask to interview you on the show again, if the schedule permits, because like I said, man, I see you going up. I see you all over the place as far as making appearances, as far as making music, making hits, man. If
Right.
the schedule is available, would you be willing to come back and talk to us on the show in the future?
For sure, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, I appreciate it for a lot too.
Hey man, I like I tell everybody, man, I can't do this. I couldn't do what I do if it wasn't for you. Go ahead and let us know one more time, man, how we can make sure we get a hold of that EP, and how we can support you, get more of your videos and things like that, so people can make sure they follow you, boss.
So basically, make sure that you guys go on all platforms and search Trev Muláh Crossing Borders. Now, you feel me? If you got me on social media or want to find me on social media, it's Trev Muláh. Everything is at Trev Muláh. It's the same thing. Only one of me. You feel me? Can't miss me. So definitely make sure you type in Crossing Borders. I just shot a video to one of the songs on the tape, so I should have a video dropping from one of the songs on the tape very soon as well. So I got a lot in store. So make sure I just follow up, subscribe on YouTube, Trev Muller TV. And I'm gonna get to see everything I drop, every little thing, because we got a lot coming. Too much, too much.
Well, y'all heard that, man. Make sure you follow up with your boy, man. We're gonna leave you with another track. We got Lick coming off, and that's off the new EP as well, correct?
Right.
All right, man. Trev, thank you for coming by, stopping by, man, out of your busy schedule. We definitely appreciate you, man. We hope to hear more from you, and you have a blessed day, my man, and a blessed year.
All right, for sure, man. You too. Be safe, my G.
For sure, man. Hey, man, I like your mask, man, by the way.
Yeah, good looking, fam. I got a lot of masks too, different ones, man.
For sure, man. Stay safe in this COVID world, man. You heard me?
Oh yeah, man, for sure, man. Safe up.
For sure.
All right, my G.
All right, guys. Thanks again for tuning in. That was our interview with Trev Muláh, man. Like you said, you heard the brother just dropped the EP. Definitely go out and listen to it. It's got that bounce to it. Like all of the artists on the show, man, we definitely appreciate your support. We appreciate you for listening. We appreciate you for letting these artists in your world. We appreciate you for giving us your time. And make sure you tune in tomorrow when we got YNG Rico Flame, you know what I'm saying, coming straight out of Sarasota, part of that Trey Mafia team. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this lick plan for y'all so y'all can hear it. And again, thank you for tuning in with us. You stay safe and God bless.
Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's on my mom, yeah. Tryna go give me a crib, tryna put on for the kid. Had to go handle my bed, yeah. I'm Smith, yeah. You dread, yeah. That's why you all in my day, yeah. I'm about catching me a lick, big block, yeah. I'm gonna give me a stick. Couple niggas with me, about to go catch him a lick. Big drip, that's why she on a lick. Fuck it, duck goose. You gon' lose. It's a game that I choose. That was your son. He snitching. He's lying. Why did he run? Cause he bitchin'. Niggas be acting like bitches. Niggas be moving like fishes. Twitches. Nigga put him in the trenches. Nigga, they gonna get them racks. I put my team in the map. Nigga, you know we ain't going back. My niggas going track. Yeah, no lie. Nigga, they gon' stay on track. Diamonds on me, you know it's froze. I be trying to go. You know my niggas don't go. That's on my mom. Yeah, tryna go give me a crib. Tryna put off for the kid. Had to go ahead of my baby. Yeah, I'm Smith. Yeah, you Drake. Yeah, that's why you all on my head. Yeah, I'm about catching me a lick. Big lie, money on me. I'ma go give me a stick. Couple niggas with me, body gon' catch him a lick. Big drip, that's why she on a lick.